Hi, Neil here with Covers Camo, your source for custom seat covers. Today we're looking at the UTV Storage Box. All right, so let's get started on this install. Again, you can see the box is upright right now. This is the UTV Storage Box. Here's the lid right here, but what we're gonna do is make sure that the lid is locked, okay? So the lid's, and we're gonna actually flip this upside down to attach the mounting plates underneath here that we need to do. So it's always helpful if you have a second person. So let's flip this upside down here. Okay, so we got that upside down now. Now, why don't you come over here and look at this. Here's the mounting plate installed, okay? So I'll show you this right here. So there's gonna be 4 bolts right here that are gonna have a washer, a lock washer with it, and all of these are gonna go in right here. Now, important that you get this lined up correctly. On the outside, there should be a small little square, okay? And that needs to be on the outside. If you have this position flipped around, you got it on the wrong side, because this is gonna be our outside spot where a bolt's gonna go down and lock it to the bed of this Can-Am Defender. And so what we're gonna do here is get this installed over on the other side right now. So I'm gonna grab this mounting plate. Okay, and so again, I have this lined up right here. So this square is gonna be on the outside, okay? So we're gonna get this lined up right here. You can just see it just pushes in right next to that groove right there, okay? And these are your shorter bolts. There's gonna be 8 of these shorter bolts. There's gonna be 2 longer ones. What we'll do is just initially get this hand tightened on. You will want a 7/16 socket as well to get this finish tightened up here. Okay, and we're just get this tightened up right now like that. Again, the big piece with making sure that you have this oriented correctly is that you have that small square on the outside right there. Okay? That's going to be crucial as we flip this box up onto the bed here. Okay. You don't need to do it too tight, just get it snug. And okay, that's all feeling good right there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is flip this over onto the bed, and then we'll be in position where we can get these locked down. So helpful to have another person, again, doing this. So we'll flip this up. Okay. Okay, so we get this positioned up, and we need to make sure that that square is lined up with the spot down here. We'll do some close-ups here shortly. But we got this onto the bed, ready to install to the bed now. Now that you have the box on the back of the bed, you lift it up here with the mounting plate attached. Now it's time to really position the box where you want it, and then get this mounting plate attached to the bed here. First thing you'll want to do is lift up the lid to make sure that you have it positioned far enough forward. Okay, so you can slide this forward however far you need it. So I've positioned this now to where we want it. We got it lined up on the other side, looking good here. Again, the lid is not hitting the back window right here. So we have that position where we want it there. Now what we're gonna do, and we'll have you do a close-up here so you can see here, is what we're gonna take is your longer bolt. These are actually a little bit longer than those shorter bolts that we attach the mounting plate to the bottom of the box. And we're actually gonna then pass this bolt from the top down through to this this little plate right here, this piece right here. So we're actually gonna drop that down here, okay, like that. And now, when I put this plate in right here, if I just try to initially just stick it up right there, it doesn't line up. You gotta kind of lift that up, and then there's a kind of a flat part right underneath here so then I can line that up flat and flush. Okay, so we're gonna then drop this in right here like that. Initially, I'm just gonna hand tighten this like this. Okay, I'm gonna take my 7/16 socket. And you don't wanna do it too hard, just do it hand tight like this, because if you used a drill, you could strip that out, okay? So just get it hand tight like that right there. That's feeling really good right there. That's secured on. Now we're gonna go to the other side and tighten that one up. All right, so we're on this other side here, finishing this one up. Again, you don't have to get it too tight. It is an aluminum nut that we're on here, so you can strip that. So again, just get it tight enough to where it's snug right there, okay? Perfect. Okay, that's feeling nice and secured, and we are good to go. We got it locked on now. Now it's time to do the rubber T-handle. So it's gonna look like this, positioned here, and then this little piece is gonna go in right here. There's 3 screws here that we're gonna put in with the hex key tool. And get that started, and then you need to make sure that's lined up. It's got a little spot at the bottom where it locks into this, kind of position it. So get this tightened up. Okay, so we got that one in right there. That's looking good here. Now, for this guy, what you want to do is make sure this is coming out, because it's going to be a lot easier. You can actually flip this upside down on accident, but you want to make sure this is pointing out. It's going to be easier to grip this if that is pointing out like that. Okay, so we're going to get this one locked in here. One more. Okay, so we have that tightened down. That's good. Again, just pull that up, lock that on right there. That's the rubber T-handle installed now. Now, the last couple steps of the install that you'll want to do is lift up the lid here, and there is a center brace piece right here. And this center brace piece just helps maintain its strength and stability. And so you'll put that in, just puts in like that. But now when you get your gear out, you're going to lift this up right here and slide this over. There's another little spot to put that right there. So you can leave it like that, but then when you're driving out there, lift that back up and put it across right there. It just helps hold the box together. It's already a really sturdy roto-molded polyurethane box, super durable, but that just helps increase the strength of the center brace right there. Now, the other thing that we're going to do is, if you are using it to carry rifles, these are going to be your rifle carriers, or the rifle holders. So what we'll do is we'll drop it in here. Okay, you stick this foam kind of core piece in like this, and you can position this depending on the length of your rifle. So longer rifles, you may position it a little bit further out like this, and shorter ones, you might, shorter shotguns like that, you might position a little further in right here like that. Okay, so there's 3 different slots on both sides to do that, to position that there. Now, there's also going to be this really handy Velcro. Now, what this Velcro is for is you drop this Velcro down through this bottom slot right here, and this Velcro helps hold the rifle when you have it in. We'll show you with the rifle here shortly. Then you can loop it around the rifle and then gonna lock the rifle down. Now, with these foam core pieces, you can carry rifles without scopes. If you have a rifle with scope, then there's an additional accessory sold to actually do that. The other thing you can carry in here is 2 shotguns going across. Now, the other thing you might think about is you may want to have this just for your gear storage or tool storage, and lots of space inside here. It's actually more than 3 cubic feet of storage space on the inside of this, and really nice to have it locked down and secured right here. You can see this is going to be the option right here that you can close that right here and then take the keys and lock it up. Okay, so you could use that right here, lock it up with the keys. Every box is going to come with a set of keys there for you, and Opens up right there. We'll show you a couple shots with getting the rifles loaded inside now. But that really finishes the installation once you have these pieces in here, if you're using it for rifles. If you're not using it for rifles, you could pull these out, not use these pieces, and just have large storage space on the inside here. You can find this box at coversandcamo.com. Again, it's called the UTV Storage Box. So pick up a set of seat covers along with your UTV storage box. See more at coversandcamo.com. Thanks.